Guess I'll post an expedition at the Adventurers Guild. The neighboring nation of Liyue has the most prosperous commercial port in all of Tibet.
Probably, maybe. Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are, who am I kidding? Fuck you, hoes. Leave if you want. I don't give a damn. I'm only streaming for my friend. But you're more than welcome to stay and enjoy the content.
We grew up together after all.
Probably Irene. I feel like it's Irene. Who's talking? I'm pretty sure the bot's gonna read that, but...
Oh no, it's,
Ring finger where the rock is.
Oh. Taekwon, what's up? How you doing? I'm surprised you even tuned in, not gonna lie. Every time I look at this damn title. Yo, Twitter is crazy. I love Twitter. I'm actually gonna switch some relics on. How do I take all off? I guess I was clicking now. Swap. Swap, and then...
My job is boring, so might as well tune in.
Well, hate that.
Yeah. Absorption test.
Damn, I didn't get all of them this time. Shit. That's a little lower. That crit damage now increased significantly. I knew it would increase, but damn. That was actually a lot. The attacks. I should probably do it. Okay, max 160.
How you been, bro?
I've been good, Taekwon. What'd you say, Claire? Sorry, repeat that. Well, R2 is like a little sword splash. It makes it AoE and it makes all that.
One with my blade.
Nice. Oh shit! Enough damage. Then I also have a constellation on him, so.
Incoming.
No, you're supposed to go up, please.
Incoming.
I know, they said you were supposed to get her free or something, but I don't see it. continue to task this. I switched the relics around and this might be a little more beneficial. It's gonna test some damage for a bit, and then after that I'm going to continue on the story. Okay. We can work with that. Alright, now then. On to the story. Oh shit, my dailies.
Is the lightning version of the character out yet?
Not yet, no. Not Margaret. Where's Margaret at, shit? What the fuck are you doing out here, bitch? You can't find a fucking carrot. It's alright, shit. How the fuck you can't find that motherfucking carrot on your goddamn own? Only 1,000. Okay, 1,000 wearing for 2 carrots. You know, I'll take it. Actually, hold on. Do I have enough for whiskey? I probably don't, but I'd like to see it. 4, 3. Okay. Actually, I lied. I think I'll do my dailies first. Then I'll do story. Yeah, that could be a better option to do the dailies first. Whew. Is he like a comedian now? Because he's gotta be. Just like this.
Animal hypostasis simulation. Absorption test. Animal test 6308. Animal test 6308. Enhanced animal model. Nowhere to hide.
Spirit Blade! Attack!
Protect us. Oh no!
Oh my god, stop summoning these damn vines.
Let's dance!
One with my blade!
starting to itch. We hate to see it.
Let's dance!
I found Joey getting corona, and I'm sick of it. Better not. Hello? Not anyways, chat. Not spit on the beat and the beat got whacker.
Let me guess where you're from.
Right. Yeah!
I ride.
Welcome! Could it be true? Where you're from.
This could be an obstacle for Pantalone. This world is
Wish me luck. Animal test 6308.
ah!
Don't blink. Nowhere to hide. Animal test 6308.
A touch of frost.
Don't blink. Hey! Ready, steady, go!
I ride on wind and cloud alike.
another test subject. Try!
Animal test 6308.
This!
Bearing blade! Attack! Direct assault!
Shut up your trash Fortnite kid.
This is weird and awkward for me. I don't know who the fuck this Max Hild person is, chill. And do I care? No, but you know, don't be talking shit. This is gangster shit. All right, you don't want to talk shit around me, you know, 'cause I got goons and gays that'll fuck you up. So watch what you say and you won't get hurt. You want that PS5, right? You want to live to see the PS5, right? Watch what the fuck you say, nigga. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
I save this money?
Add astra.
There really were Fatui at the location written down on this piece of paper. And they look really mad at us too.
Stay right. Flash free.
Nowhere to hide.
Don't blink.
Let's end this quickly.
Absorption test.
The descent. Chill to the bone. You're not going anywhere. This time.
Fine, I'm clear.
This is bad.
Come on, we can do
This spells the end of the exorcists.
This isn't good. Not going anywhere.
Oh, detectives!
Swift and merciful.
Frozen.
Stand clear. Absorption test. Absorption test. Animal hypostasis simulation.
Restored from shadow.
Hey! Good.
Chill to the bone.
Absorption test. Animal test 6308. Absorption test.
Spirit blade. Attack!
It wasn't counterattack.
Go, Bummer, go!
How's this?
Absorption test. Animal test 6308. Speed up the pace. Good. Absorption test. Let's dance.
This one's well done. You never were. Frozen.
Unfortunate fault.
Stand clear.
Have a load of this.
Animal hypostasis simulation. To the tape.
Spirit blade. Attack.
Animal test 60.
Let's move.
Come on, we can do it! I'll protect us!
You're not going anywhere. Frozen. Let's move.
Let the show begin! Yeah. Incoming! Don't blink! Good! Right idea. Wrong time.
One with my blade.
Disgusting. You need to hurry up. This one's well done.
A touch of frost.
Too low.
There are so many talismans here. And some stacks of blank paper, too. What are they for? Paimon's seen this pattern before. Oh, Paimon knows. But how did a relic of the Adepti end up in the hand? Oh, that's right. Cloud Retainer said that when the Lord of Teo created the Sigil of Permission, it wasn't to be used as some old relic. Talismans like that were once used in the Archon War to channel divine powers. Maybe the Fatui are copying the Sigil of Permission in hopes of achieving a similar effect. Being able to channel divine power in battle? Whew, that sounds pretty dangerous. And the plot thick. Alright, that's enough sticking around here. The last stop on our rite of parting preparations tour is... Let's go!
Right on time. I myself only arrived moments ago. Did you enjoy your visit to the Jade
It was so big and pretty and expensive. Paimon's never seen such a fancy schmancy place before.
Indeed. It's second to none in all of Liyue. Then you met with Ningguang, I trust? What did you talk about with her?
She's super rich and so generous. Yeah, his take on Ningguang is quite different from Paimon's. He thinks that even the tactless Yuheng is more trustworthy than her.
Oh, so you also met with Keqing then? What did she have to say?
She said the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
No respect for the divine. Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Keqing, Ningguang is more of a businesswoman at heart. Though they are both members of the Qixing, although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true intentions. Yes, she has only relied on herself to rise to her current position. No ordinary person could ever achieve that. It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber. It's the second most important thing to her. Even if she ever gave up the position of Tianquan, she would never give up the Jade Chamber.
The Jade Chamber is only second.
Why, Mora, of course.
All Ningguang talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that. She said that after Rex Lapis was murdered, the Fatui have constantly been trying to sink their fingers into Liyue, and that they aren't to be trusted.
That is how the Fatui have always been. It doesn't surprise me in the least. No matter what they may be planning, you must be careful when dealing with the Fatui. Always be on your guard.
So, is there anything we need to get for the rite of parting in Dihua Marsh?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. Today, we'll be gathering wild glaze lilies.
Glaze lilies? But why did we come all the way out here? Doesn't the garden in Yujing Terrace have some? Even Qingse Village has glaze lily. Oh, right! Paimon remembers that Madame Ping is always tending to flowers.
No. Those lilies have all been gardened by people. They won't do it all. Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. It is a sort of joyful flower that listens to human song. Before the Archon War, Dihua Marsh was all dry land and fertile soil. But the war caused landslides, and the land was flooded, turning it into the marsh you see now. Nearly all the glaze lilies were wiped out. Of course, there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved and gardened by people in the city. But very few people know that glaze lilies may still be found in the wild. Wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance. If we want to follow the true tradition of the rite of parting, we must grind up the wild lilies and place the powder in a censer of everlasting incense. But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers. That's correct. Your singing will surely bring out the strongest fragrance from the flowers.
So how good is your singing? Really? Why doesn't Paimon believe you?
We'll only know once he starts singing.
It's time to sing, whenever you're ready.
Da 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 da.
What happened? These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sang the song Come On Stat that they don't understand here in Liyue? Don't blink. Animal test 6308.
lucky that time.
Stay clear. Absorption test.
What a...
Swift and merciful. Submit for judgment. A touch of frost.
Those weren't... Lilies wouldn't hit people?
This little monster is known as a whopper flower. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long. The result seems to have surprisingly potent...
Well, that's nice and all.
Unfortunately...
That's so lame.
Excuse me. Are you searching for glaze lilies?
Oh, hey! It's... What's her face? Paimon can't remember.
Hello, traveler. I'm surprised you still remember my name. Ah, that reminds me.
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I did.
Nope. We found the way on our own.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget to tell them.
She's acting different.
Ah, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan. But
you came all the way out here to see the flower?
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. If I strolled through those lonely gardens now, I wouldn't be able to bear it. Whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days, I draw the windows to block my view of the gardens.
Oh, sorry. We shouldn't have...
No, it's quite all right. I just haven't processed my emotions yet. When the Archon War came to its end 2,000 years ago, the first iteration of the Seven would gather in Liyue and drink with Rex Lapis. But 5 of those original 7 had already passed before Rex Lapis. It's truly a changing of the guard. Yes. Now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt remains of the first 7. The other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2,000 years ago. Of the current 7 Archons, the youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. He is merely 500 years old, whereas Rex Lapis was more than 6,000 years old at the time of his passing. This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 3,700 years ago. The city has never had to bid farewell to its deity.
So what do you think of this farewell?
Huh? This... As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without Rex Lapis. But as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality. Since Rex Lapis has passed, the time of Liyue's contract with the gods and Adepti has now reached its end.
Huh? Did you...
Yes, I am a mix of human and Chilean. Adeptus blood flows through my veins. I fought for Rex Lapis and the city of Liyue during the Archon War. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. I've continued those duties to this very day. Well, let's save that conversation for another day. You say that you are here looking for glaze lilies? I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found.
We dare not refuse it.
Oh, so did you sing a song?
Indeed, I did. I know this tradition well. In fact, I sang a local Liyue ballad to it.
Wow, so you really...
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If not for this chance meeting, I never thought that I would be able to contribute to the upcoming farewell for our ancient lord. If you would excuse me, I should return to my work now. Good luck.
And that just about does it. Given the ease of picking glaze lilies, I think this was a fitting end to our tasks, in more ways than one.
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine him starting a business in Liyue.
I've had enough ventures in my life already. Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult at first, and requires no small amount of effort. And once business is at full steam, the stress of it all only wears away at you over time. So you must be careful to take the time to step back and re-examine yourself. If left unchecked, the wear and tear on your heart may go well past mending.
Wow. See? Zhongli sounds like he's already seen it all. Alright,
I take my meals cold to quiet the spirit and calm my vital energies. Shinshin infused water with ice is the most effective.
what happened? The city gate is swarming with Millilith and... the Fatui?
Ah, you're the consultant to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Mr. Zhongli, I presume. The Millilith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times. We mustn't act rash.
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Do they intend to exercise force?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say meet, but it's more like they're attempting to stall the Adepti outside the city. However, both sides were quite obstinate and hit an impasse.
It seems inevitable, given the current situation.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo Archon. If the two sides come to blows, Liyue Harbor will be in no position to stop them.
Surely the Liyue Qixing are not the sort to give in so easily.
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands. Yet it's because of that obstinacy that mortals and Adepti are now on the verge of conflict.
And what now? How is it that the Fatui have come under fire?
That's all Ningguang's doing. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millilith must rein in the actions of the Fatui. Only now do they want to start keeping tabs on us? Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates. Please understand that your actions will reflect on us. Don't let anyone catch you off guard.
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between both sides? Or will you use your sword to turn the balance? Neither path is an easy one.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has also been caught up in all of this. They're currently...
Things are taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. I hope that Master Hu has been able to keep things under control for the moment. Consider your next course of action carefully, Traveler. If you're trying to prevent an explosion, it may be wisest to look for the fuse first.
Having connections with the Fatui seems to be quite the double-edged sword. So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse? Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants to see the whole city turned upside down, it's definitely him. He must be waiting, but where could we find him now? Where would he go at a time like this?
Ready, steady, go! Go, bro!
Let me tell you how
Mira's really
Should I save this money?
Add as.
long sword in hand and the world at my feet.
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
Let's dance! Wow! This is the Golden House? It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that it was This is where all of Tevat's Mora is minted, right? In that case, maybe they won't notice if a few Mora go missing. Oh, so it's a trap! Tricky, tricky. Good thing Paimon's got you here. But even if we can't take any, we can still have a closer look, right? Or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora. It's like a dream come true. Oh, right. Back to business. It's quiet. Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Paimon smells trouble. Quick! We have to go make sure that the Exuvia is all right.
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble for today?
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way. Although I'm deeply grateful to you that I was able to effortlessly find this secret location, don't you think that trying to stop me now would just be wasted effort? Stopping the Mora Mints, hiding away the Exuvia. The Chising are really pulling out all the stops this time.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa fulfilled. She will get that which she desires. I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do to stop me anyway. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have skipped that stage to begin with. But I'm willing to do as the Tsaritsa deems fit. Either way, we now come to my favorite part. A simple pleasure, and one that I am oh so delighted to be sharing with you. The battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
You could say that. When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left the scene once her mission was accomplished. Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to come running towards the sound of battle now, would she? When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcomes, and consider the consequences of her actions. But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a Harbinger lies in crossing blades with strong opponents.
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again!
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. Besides, you could never defeat me. Not even in your wildest dreams. But hey, try to relish the fight anyway, because if you ask me, without that, what else is there? Fighting talk, I love it! Now let's see you live up to it. This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with a Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint. Poor timing, passable effort. A fine opportunity. Poor timing.
Let the show begin!
So quick to flee.
Swift and merciful.
Poor timing. Not bad, not bad. Cowering already? A clear shot. You've made some progress.
Don't blink!
Passable effort. Try this.
Let's dance!
How unbecoming.
Go, Barbara, go! Why is everyone so mean? Absorption test. Stand clear.
Run all you like. But how? Poor time.
The scourge of evil.
Holy shit. Doesn't matter.
Stand clear.
You're wide open. How unbecoming. So quick to flee. Cowering already? How unbecoming. Run all you like.
Speed up the pace!
Not bad, not bad. You're wide open.
Stand clear.
A clear shot.
Don't blink. Hey! With sword status.
You've made some progress. Not bad. You've got a trick or two. Haha, good. No wonder Senora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger. Gotcha.
Oh shit. Oh my god, this guy's sick.
Gotcha.
Go, Barbara, go!
No fucking way. I'm getting body. Das kötü. Bitch, I knew the fight would be tough, but sheesh.
Raging tide!
Incoming!
Oh my god!
Idea from time. That's all. Swirl, Mark 2!
You've got some skills.
Absorption test.
Gotcha.
Absorption test. Absorption test.
All you do is run.
It is just all you can do. You're kind of broken.
My research has failed.
That's the first time I actually like lost. Actually, that's not the first time. Anyway, chill. That is the first time in a long time that I've actually been like completely just straight up down from a quest. Like, holy shit. I'm gonna run out of revivables too. Do they stack?
Wow! This is the Golden House? It looked impressive enough. This is where all of Tevat's Mora is minted, right? Oh, so it's a trap. But even if we can't, or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora. Oh, right. Back to business. It's quiet. Huh? Look! What happened? Uh-oh. Quick, we have...
You've already fulfilled your...
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but... If it weren't for that... stopping...
So you've been planning...
As one of... She will get that which she desires. I'm not the time for discussion either way. The battle.
Battle?
When Senor... Instead of confronting you when she faces a war... But as for me...
We won't let what happened...
Oh! Besides, you could never defeat me. Fighting talk, This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with the Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint. Poor timing. How unbecoming. A fine opportunity. Celestial Voyager.
Speed of...
A touch of health.
You've made some progress.
Don't blink!
So quick to flee. A clear shot.
What a... letdown. Let's dance!
Run all you like.
Don't blink!
Try this. So quick to flee.
Absorption test. Stand clear.
Celestial Voyager.
Oh no!
Not bad, not bad.
Let's dance!
Try this. Cowering already?
Absorption test. Let's dance!
Run all you like. So quick to flee. Try this. How unbecoming. Your Voyager.
Speed of light.
Poor timing. Cowering already?
Absorption test. Stand clear. Animal test 6308.
Not bad.
From whence you
not
came.
bad.
Don't blink.
Passable effort.
Income. With sword comes shadow.
A clear shot.
You're making some progress. Not bad. You've got a trick or two. Haha, good. No wonder Senora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger. Something else catch your eye?
Animal test 6308.
Gotcha.
Animal test 6308.
Right.
Enhanced animal. Go, Robert. Ready, steady, go! Let the show. Don't blink.
You've got some skills.
Speed of light. Hey! I'll be.
Raging tide.
That's not right. Absorption test.
Crush you.
I feel a little weak.
Gotcha.
Oh my god.
Got you.
Absorption test. Absorption test.
No use hiding back there.
Very clean. Attack!
Let's dance.
You've got some skills.
I'll crush you!
Oh my god, Chungin almost died.
Gotcha.
I'll protect us.
Oh my god.
Sister.
God, I thought the other one was hard.
Don't blink.
The price of a single slip. Raging tide. Gotcha.
Stand clear.
No use hiding back there.
Cut to the chase.
You've got some skills. Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. think you had that card hidden up your sleeve?
You were just playing it to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking more Axis Gnosis now! Huh? I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
Not bad. But this is going to cost you!
Yeah. Fuck up. Yeah. No, Barbara's dead. Fuck. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad.
You got your noses ahead of me, didn't you?
Please.
Did you simply move faster? Or did you break the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. And the nose is over. Now! Don't make me take it from you.
We didn't take it!
You're not gonna do that. Oh, wow.
Let the show begin!
Holy fuck! Oh, you can summon both lightning and water. Please, honey. The way that other slash hits me on top of that.
Swift and merciful!
Are you kidding me? Oh my god, he gets his whale thing too.
This spells the end!
Yeah, wow. That won't be
of the Exorcists.
Combat that. I don't do enough damage. Fuck. Get the second person. Wow.
Enhanced animal model 75.
Holy shit.
I will not go quietly.
That was
Let the show begin.
Oh my god, we're dead. There's nothing I can do. How do I dodge that? I have no idea how to dodge that. If I have to side over, don't make me do this. Again, because I barely.
Stand clear. Absorption test.
Oh my god. What is this? What the hell? Oh my god, wow.
I need to make adjustments.
Okay, well apparently I didn't dodge any of them. Yeah, I think this is about the end for me though. Wait, maybe I can steal the food, right? I forgot about that. So we're stalling. We love the stall.
Force my blade.
Yeah, I was playing.
Die here.
Hurry! Oh my god, my health. Fuck. He can do the dashes now too? Please no. Oh please, I thought he did that for me. Oh my god.
I'll protect us.
Well, I mean, Barbara's gonna have to let him die, unfortunately. Oh, sorry, Barbara. Oh, sorry. I can saw me, thanks.
Die here.
Okay, if I remember correctly, it should be right here. Is my new chance? I'm guessing I'm too full to eat. Okay, that's all I could do, and hopefully they'll just regenerate every second, but... I hate it here, I hate it here, I hate it here, I hate it here, I hate it here. Oh wow! Oh wow!
The scourge of evil remains.
Is it gonna make me restart the whole... No way. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow, it's displeasing to me and my homegirls, honestly. Someone is going to have to be in charge of tanking that, and I think I might just leave that to Sucrose. There's probably like some really easy way to dodge that one attack, and I just don't know how to fucking do it. What am I looking for again? Alright, I literally cannot think of any other way to dodge that except like maybe an ult. Because even if I dodge the initial attack, the AoE still catches me, and I don't know how to avoid that. Well, I'm sure we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I think I can fly all the way from right here. I'm not gonna lie, that boss planted me right in my ass, but it's what I deserve, quite frankly. Why does it keep on doing that? I have to get this damn Ps5. It keeps on taking me to my home screen, and I don't want to go there. That's the palace, right? I'm sure that's... Yeah. The first two is actually quite easy. I just need to not flop. That's all. That's what I need to do is not flop. Recommended party level 35. I'm well over 35, and yet I'm getting bodied. It doesn't add up. Makes me regret getting rid of that one stupid support book. Exchange for this crappy old thing. I mean, I could let Barbara tank it.
Wow!
Gonna have to
It
go through
looked
this long
impressive
ass
enough for
cutscene again. I
we're
can't
all
skip
to that
it.
Samara's minted. Oh, so it's a but even if we or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of oh, right. It's quiet. Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Quick! We have to go make sure that the Exuvia is all right.
How many people are watching this right now? Okay, 2. Any of you know how to dodge that fucking,
You've already fulfilled your task.
Do you know how to dodge, or like, is there like a secret thing I have to do? Like, do I have to hit him out of it or something? I should try that. I should try to like hit him, and maybe that'll like stun him out. Right?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing.
Oh,
Where,
shit.
if it weren't for that
this makes you seem like a
stopping
bitch.
them.
So you've been planning?
As one of the, she will get that which she desires. I'm not asked the time for discussion and diplomacy. Either way, we now come to my favorite part, the battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for...
You... When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral, instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on this when she faces a worthy opponent. But as for me...
We won't let what happened...
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Besides, you could never Fighting talk, I love... This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with the Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint. Poor timing. Cowering already? Poor timing. Poor timing.
Oh shit, that was dumb of me. Thought I could just...
Let the show
Try
begin!
this. Celestial Voyager!
I will not...
Oh shit. Well, already flopping.
Let's dance!
You've made some progress. bad.
Let the show begin!
No, please. I'm sorry.
Don't blink!
But, ooh!
Hey! Yeah!
Shit. Can't I?
We've made some progress. Guess I should take you more seriously. Haha, good. No wonder Senora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger. All you do is right. No use hiding back there. I'll crush you.
Hey! I feel a little
She was
weak.
full health. No.
A touch of frost. Income. Cut to the chase. Let's dance.
You've got some skills.
Oh, wow. Somehow he has fire. Bitch. Okay, you know, we're on to something.
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive.
Shut up, Hal.
But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected. Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now. I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
Can I skip this?
Not bad. But this is going to cost you! Yeah!
Sadie, you should be dead after those rocks. But you know what? It's alright. We'll let you rock. Does that? It does. Thank God. Holy shit. Oh, of course it cacks me.
You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now! Don't make me take it from you!
Let me take it! Go, Rubber, go!
Die here.
A touch of frost.
Okay, she was luckily able to do that simply because she was so no, I'm not gonna question it. Alive. For once.
Die here.
I'll protect us!
Damn it all to hell.
This spells the end.
What the fuck was that shit?
Exorcists.
Shall anyways. Sorry, Secret City,
Need to make adjustments. Go, Bubba, go! Speed of light. Hey!
Die here.
Okay, that time I got fucking one shot. So I guess is it RNG based or what? That should not have hit me, lad.
Swift and merciful.
What the fuck? Oh my god, I'm about to get wiped right here.
Go, Bubba, go! Yeah! Yeah! Why is everyone...
Oh my god, I'm about to get wiped right here. Oh my god. Oh wow. Wow. This is the end for me, methinks.
A touch of frost.
There you go. Fucking shit. Oh my god. I'm dead. No, man.
After all that training.
Please. I did so well that run too. Damn. Wow. Can we imagine?
Wow! This is the Golden House? It looked impressive enough from the... This is where all of Tibet's Mora is minted, right? In that case... Oh, so it's a trap! But even if we can't take... Or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora! It's like a dream come true! Oh, right! Back to... It's quiet. Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Quick! We have to...
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here?
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way. Although I'm deeply grateful to you that I was able to effortlessly find this secret location, don't you think that trying to stop me now would just be wasted? Stopping the Mora Mints, hiding away the Exuvia.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the... She will get that which she desires. I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do to stop me anyway. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have skipped that stage to begin with. But I'm willing to do as the Tsaritsa deems fit. Either way, we know the battle.
Battle?
You could say that. When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left the scene once her mission was accomplished. Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want when she faces a worth. But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a harbinger lies in crossing blades with strong opponents.
We won't let what happen.
Oh, so you intend to fight? Besides, you could never defeat me. Not even... Fighting talk, I love it! Now let's see you live up. This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with a Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint.
Absorption test.
Cowering already? Celestial Voyager!
Viva Black! Hey! Let's dance!
You're wide open! How unbecoming.
Incoming!
You've made some progress. Poor timing. Poor timing.
I'll protect us!
Celestial Voyager! Cowering already?
From whence you came!
Not bad, not bad.
Absorption test.
You've made some progress. Not bad. You've got a trick or two. Haha, good. No wonder Signora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger!
With sword comes shadow.
This!
Oh no, I feel a little weak. Sister. Stand clear. Stand clear. Enhance cannon one more.
One with my blade!
Don't look.
Crush you!
Don't break my glasses. I should sleep on it.
You've got some skills. Got it. Swift and merciful. From whence you came. You've got some skills.
Incoming.
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now! Huh? I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
Regarding the Golden House to me on purpose. No matter. Hand the Gnosis over now. Don't make me take it from you.
We didn't take it!
Die here.
Let the show begin! Got lucky that time.
From whence you came, the scourge of evil remains.
Let the show begin! Go, Rubber, go! Yeah! Yeah!
Die here.
Sister.
Die here.
One with my blade.
Speed up. Yeah.
A touch of frost.
You're cut above.
That took longer than it was supposed to.
Look! Child's back to normal again.
Well then, time to cool off. It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think this through. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you. We didn't take it.
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be? You already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend. Even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against one another.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. My quest still beckons. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the boundaries of contracts. As such...
Backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this. I absolutely detest working with those who are weaker than I. The truth is, the world belongs to those of us who desire to become strong. I seldom willingly mingle with any dull and boring weaklings who think otherwise. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui Harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their vegetables sometime.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone forest.
A god?
Osial, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the Geo-Archon in the Archon War, and who has remained pinned beneath the waves by the Geo-Archon's stone spears ever since. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protection of its deity, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of permission. Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one using the powers of ancient gods and such a... But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, but you as well, that makes... Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on? If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber fly... Did we make it in time?
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing...
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude.
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how do you... Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts a pit in Paimon's tummy. Even from all the way out here.
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle. Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like that thing? Now that's scary. So So will the power of the Chising, Millelith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop that god?
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is... not necessarily.
What? But all of you were supposed to be the Guardians of Liyue. Can't you think of something?
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chising did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista when it piqued their fancy. And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong Ballista... For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn this ballista into an engine of war beyond your wildest thoughts.
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now. Yep.
Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
All able Millelith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you, one wishes to witness.
Let's move.
With sword comes shadow. Don't blink.
Feels clogged. Cook this through. You can't run!
Animal test 6 degree away. Stand clear.
Swift and merciful.
I miscalculated. Harden up.
That is Osial's divine power. I am... Be careful not to get hit.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How dare you? Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
My research has failed.
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is dental energy. That light from your body. It's like the time in Julian Cars. Wow, it's Madame Ping's shockwave. This grid is really strong.
Flame!
Freshness pursuit.
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil! Cast your fear of injury by the wayside, and fight with all your might! I too did this during the Archon War!
So this is what Gunny's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Enhanced cannon reminder 75! With sword for death! Over here! Look at me. Animal tech 6308! Animal tech 6308!
Submit for certain.
Exercise caution! I fear that the god's power has reached its peak!
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Here to come. Enhanced cannon reminder 75!
Spirit Flame! Attack!
Nowhere to hide.
Over here! Lose myself. Assistance. Shine. Ready, steady, go! Stand clear.
From whence you came!
Animal hypostasis for the tape. The Fatui's numbers are thinning.
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Are you tired?
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission, it will be some time.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it is a testament to Ning seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know... 3,700 years. According to our records, even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovabilist. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was all those years ago. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land.
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebears, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex...
What?
In the dream, I also thought, but...
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say?
Right! That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such conflict would only...
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have, so why not see for yourselves?
I apologize for appearing in full armor.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan. I thought this battle would... Although I am a
Huh?
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was quite the predicament.
I wasn't afraid. When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, they make fun toys and tasty snacks and loads of things. Thanks for protecting.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. Aww.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. But although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found in those we call mortals. The time of contracts between...
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place. Wouldn't you say so, Cloud Retainer?
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this expedition to Liyue Harbor.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, Conqueror of Demons.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, you humans would... Fair enough. Away we shall, and return whence we came.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not simply exploit their power once we depart? In my view, that is still a thing to be guarded against.
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left to the people of Liyue.
Looks like the... Oh, right! It's nice. Child wanted to unleash, but we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our own. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to... Hyman doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adepti-less rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshen Funeral Parlor.
Let's dip!
Is there anything I can do for you two?
We've come to see Zhongli.
Unfortunately, Zhang...
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong to the... Last time we saw Zhang, do you think he doesn't know about the... We had better go and...
You call this cooperation between Harbingers. Cooperation involves communication, you know.
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities and bring chaos to the land? I'm sure you must have enjoyed that. Oh, it seems that some of your friends have arrived.
Hey, it's Zhongli and...
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. In the city of Bards, was it? I'm glad you still remember my name. Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been...
No, don't let her get to you! You've yet to gather the powers of all 7 elements, and our last... So it might be best to keep things peaceful this...
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map.
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui Harbinger.
Oh, now don't say that. Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you? Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on. So actually, I think...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time to chat once I'm through here. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be...
What in the world are you talking about?
The contract is fulfilled. That which thou seeketh is now bestowed unto thee. For my promise is solid as stone.
How sanctimonious.
What? So you're the Lord of Chio? No, wait. That's an exciting twist and all, but why give the Gnosis to the Fatui?
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For it is a matter solely between the Tsaritsa and I.
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing the ceremony for you, and splat! This big dragon falls out of the sky, and all of Liyue goes into an uproar. Talk about a disaster.
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes, and then stirring them together in a pot that was bound to boil over. That's what he wanted to see, am I right?
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain. As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. I witnessed the founding of Liyue. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I kept convincing myself that cracks had not begun to form until one drizzly day. As I was strolling along the harbor, I heard a merchant tell... I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself, have I already finished my duties? But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, I soon discovered that many reasons still remained to not hastily depart. Was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already prepared to enter its next age? I decided that a test was needed in order to reveal the answer, so I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue Chising to play their roles together on the stage that was Liyue. Indeed I was. The Gnosis, which I had kept for so many years, suddenly seemed to have lost its meaning. That's right. Which is why I continued to safeguard the Gnosis until now.
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear and use your divine powers to bring Liyue back under control?
Of course. And it would have been all too easy for him to... Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue matured when faced with the death of its deity.
I was pleasantly surprised with the finale of the show that you all put on. Why, you even deserved an encore. The Adepti deserve the greatest applause, considering their years of seclusion. They hardly recognized the city, yet faced with such... And hats off to the emissary dispatched by the Cryo-Archon to fulfill our contract, Signora. She managed to keep everything she knew in strict confidence, far from the eavesdropping ears of her colleague child, just as I had requested. All the while, I carried on as Zhongli, and fulfilled the traditions of Liyue in this mortal form. Thank you for walking that path with me, Traveler. These things were all a part of my script. The only unforeseen plot twist was the conduct of the Liyue Qixing. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti, to come to the defense of Liyue. They seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue's divine protectors, and used the subsequent power vacuum left by my death to quickly gain complete control of Liyue.
Huh? That doesn't sound good at all!
On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared that it was too soon for them to take over from me. And it was also that which I longed for the most. As such, this is the best parting gift anyone could have given this god of old.
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me? You've practically kept me in the dark.
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this, wreaking havoc and turning the city upside down. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, Adepti, and a god, the lump of coal resting in the hands of the Geo-Archon, Liyue, would never have been able to become a dazzling diamond of a city.
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching? Hey, haven't you learned the Liyue saying, don't always call it as you see it?
Well then, with the Gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chatter.
Ah, fine.
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a fair trade. Paimon has no idea what could be a good trade for a Gnosis.
Realistically speaking, there is no such thing.
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, my agreement with the Cryo-Archon will be the last of my contracts. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance uncover that answer for yourself in your future journeys.
Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
Well, so Rex Lapis is really...
Oh, come on. Do you think that the assassin could have been a normal person? You know what I think.
I don't think any of the gossip on the streets you hear from those shady types is worth anything.
That guard just pushed me out of the fucking frame.
There's only one real possibility in my mind. I've heard that the
Fatui? They certainly are very...
Shh! Lower your voice. If the Fatui can...
You know that god from the ocean couldn't have just shown up out of nowhere. I mean, it's been...
Yes, and to think that this happened right on the heels of the incident with Rex Lapis, too.
I didn't know I can move the camera.
Say, do you think the person who assassinated our lord and released that evil god might...
Now that you mention it, I mean, it all fits together. Still, what sort of soup...
Ah, forget it. Guessing's no use.
What if Master finds...
Hear ye all! The Chi-Sing's words. Though a dragon soul, gods and adepti live glorious lives, but both light and shadow have their season. So too must they face divinely appointed trials. Rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that Rex Lapis was murdered. Now, let the truth be revealed. Having been thwarted in his trial, Rex Lapis's soul has recouped the celestial heights. He beseeches the people of Liyue to grieve not, and nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Paimon needs a translation on what the Chi-Sing's announcement said. So that... something feels off. Why would they suddenly give up looking for the murder? Could the Chi-Sing already have known that Rex Lapis wasn't dead? Did Zhongli tell them in secret after his gnosis changed hands? Exactly, right? Look, it's Ningguang and Keqing. Are they saying something?
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract. And it is also the end of an era.
3,700 years of contracts burnt and reduced to ash.
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous. But blinded by our prosperity, we forgot that time can be pitiless.
The long, unending dream of our Archon walking among us.
Now that we have awoken from our dream, we must learn to say farewell. Will you stand with us as we re-establish our contracts? As we build a new age of prosperity?
So concludes the words of Her Eminence the Tianquan. Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
Huh? Is she looking this way?
Traveler.
Yikes! She really is looking our way!
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
So young. The Liyue Chi-Sing always repay their debts. And as you have heard, our eyes see far and our reach is long. Name your price.
Whoa.
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
If you like that.
Roping you in was possibly the most masterful move we could have made. I believe that future generations will say so too when our deeds come up for their review.
The cleanup of the premises, managing the crowds as they exit, making an account of the rite. There's much that remains to be done. I didn't miss anything, did I?
Shit.
Why, you... Were you just trying to look cool earlier, or are you really that selfless? If you were looking for someone, you could have just told me that in private.
We're twinning. Pose. Look at your sister. Gene, did I take that screenshot? And I have it done with me, obviously.
Understood. And we love to see it. What the heck happened?
As for the mortals and adepti of Liyue, what shape shall...
But it seems as if those perfumes really... Well, that's fine.
Perhaps.
I guess that was the bad I usually review. There's no one else here worth talking to before I head on. We'll walk into him like a bear bitch with Ningguang. I did not know that water was there.
Hey, Zhongli!
Bitch, I kinda does blah blah blah.
Look at this! Everyone in Liyue is caught up in their emotions, thinking that they'll never see Rex Lapis again. And here you are looking all relaxed.
Why would I not feel more at ease after laying down the burden I have borne for 3,700 years? Right. If the two of you can spare the time, I should treat you to a meal at the Xinyue kiosk.
Ha! That sounds like big talk, Zhongli. Paimon might have believed you if you were treating us to some third-round knockout, but you'd have to pay out your nose just to stand inside Xinyue kiosk. Are you sure you can afford it?
You're right. I do like the Mora.
But why would Morax lack Mora?
As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, I should abide by the same rules that mortals do. When I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon. So I had to rehearse a little.
Oh, no wonder! Paimon gets it now. You didn't look at the price tags when we were spending because you've never had to. But since you weren't used to not being able to just make more Mora as and when you wanted to, you had to try becoming a parasite to society who lives off of other people's credit.
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. You don't have to say it like that. In the City of Commerce, we do not merely exchange money or goods. We also exchange knowledge, memories, and foresight, as well as positions, roles, and lives. The Archon Morax could never experience life as the true mortal Zhongli could, no matter how many times he descended to be with his people. I must thank you for that. I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli, traveling the streets of Liyue with you. That is true. But there is no journey that does not end. No meetings without partings.
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and continue our search for the Seven.
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, Inazuma, is presently closed. The Electro-Archon Ball. And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis, she too goes by another name among locals in Inazuma.
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before. Raiden?
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the Shogun of the Inazuma Bakufu, people call her the Raiden Shogun.
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Inazuma is very tense, Paimon doesn't remember that always being the case. It wasn't that bad last year. Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis, shouldn't you know something about what's happening there? Just how did Inazuma become a closed nation?
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control, humans often bemoan their lack of power. But if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful moment in their life, the gods will look upon. This is what visions are. Magical foci bestowed upon those who have been acknowledged by the gods.
Uh-huh. That's how people in Teyvat see it.
But starting from last year, the Raiden Shogun began promulgating the Vision Hunt Decree.
Vision Hunt Decree?
Yes. It was an order to seize all visions within Inazuma's borders, and to inlay them upon the hands of a statue of the 1,000-armed, 100-eyed god.
They want to seize visions, but what?
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precisely because they are divine blessings that they should be under the sole dominion of divinity.
Whoa, that's harsh.
The Anemo Archon is the god of freedom, and the Geo Archon is the god of contracts. For her part, the Raiden Shogun is the god of eternity. The fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now passed away, will only strengthen her resolve to pursue eternity. Knowing her, she must have again quoted that adage she is most fond of when proclaiming that decree to her people. 7 ideals for 7 gods, and of these, eternity is nearest unto heaven. All right then. Was there anything else you wished to know? Ah, that was a good one. Failing a divine trial. How they came up with that excuse, I will never know. That said, the reason why the Qixing were so eager to resolve the incident and stop pursuing the culprit was indeed because they received news in secret that Rex Lapis was not dead. I hinted as much to the Adepti as well. How did I accomplish that, you ask? Have you ever heard of this particularly convenient Adepti art known as gifting dreams and visions? All right then. Was there anything else you wished to know?
Yeah, about that. Before the Qixing made their announcement, we listened to a lot of people talking on the way. Most of them put the blame for everything on Child.
These are indeed false accusations. But it remains undeniably true that Child did send people to the Jade Chamber to prevent the Adepti and the Qixing from defeating the ancient god. I've heard that Ningguang is busy milking that for all it's worth on the foreign relations front at the moment, browbeating the envoys of the Fatui. Ha! Those poor Snezhnayan diplomats. If it were not for Child's exalted position as a harbinger, I'm certain that they would have shifted all the blame to him and called for his dismissal by now. All right then. Was there anything else you wished to know? The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue? Kuching is absolutely right in saying this. Now, though I did laud Ningguang's desire for power, believing this to be a good thing, and thought as a matter of course that she must have been behind the Qixing's plan to take governing power over Liyue from the hands of the gods and Adepti. Could the original person who brought up the idea of seizing power have been... All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
That's right. Zhongli, now that you don't have your gnosis, what's going to happen to all the Mora in Teyvat? Since Morax is dead, are they all just gonna disappear? Also, isn't the Golden House the only mint in the entire continent? Will it even continue to work?
The Mora present now will not vanish. But the Golden House will indeed have to cease operations for a lengthy period of time, since creating Mora requires the use of the Geo-Archon's power.
This is terrible! We're all about to run out of Mora! The world is coming to an end!
Yes, this is indeed a major issue from a financial standpoint. Well, I suppose we'll just leave such troublesome matters to the Liyue Qixing to debate.
Then, did you at least set some private funds aside for yourself?
Oh, a private fund. This does seem like a good, logical, common-sense idea. It's a shame.
What's a shame?
It's a shame that I didn't think of it at the time. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? Well then, I suppose you'll have to find a way to get inside this closed nation. Have patience. I suspect that some serendipity must first come into play.
That is the end of the story quest. We'd love to see it here, actually.
Adventurers Guild.
Julie's out of stuff, but we have some new items in.
I can't wait to see my adorable...
I'm gonna accept all these quests. I'm pretty sure these quests aren't timed, so... We'll do those. Just making sure there's no more quests in it. Okay. The golden house becomes a dungeon to farm those relics. Wow, imagine. This is actually really good. And the shard of a weapon and change for defeating child. Oh, so you could just farm child then, basically. This is actually really good. Now I can fucking farm gladiator sets. But then I have to fight child over and over again, and I can't be bothered to deal with that. Alright, end of the stream. Have a good night.